Hey YouTube, Faison Juke once again with another deck profile. Right now we're going to do my Monarch deck. This deck is actually modeled after my friend Chuddy. You guys probably know him as Shim. He plays 21st at Shonen Jump Edison, and this is the deck he used to go with it. Even though he started using it at the beginning of the format, it's still a very viable deck. It works excellent, and it's different from all the froggy Monarch decks you see out there. Anyways, here we go. First we got 3 Ryza, Ultimate Gold and Super. Ryza is one of the best Monarchs. I mean, he sends stuff back to the top of the deck, and him used in conjunction with Phoenix Wing Windblast, he allows for so many locks that your opponent usually just scoops to him. Then we have 3 Thestalos. He's actually one of my favorite Monarchs. I mean, I just have really good luck, but like whenever I use my Thestaloses, it's like I almost always pluck the best card out of their hand. Like I pick Tragodia, Judgment Dragon, whatever. Any high level monster in their hand I usually pick. It's pretty funny. And we got Thestalos el Monarca de la Tormenta de Fuego, which is a Spanish Thestalos, and Ultimate English and Super English. Then we have 3 Caius. He's probably considered by most to be the best Monarch. I mean, all you do is tribute a monster, summon, remove from play, and a lot of the times his remove from play means game. You remove from play the monster, what if it's dark? You won. Yeah, you just burn them 1000, attack for game usually, because that's usually when you end up summoning him in this deck. A lot of the times I brain control something, attack them with their own monster, and then main phase 2, tribute their monster, summon Caius, remove himself, and that spells out game. Caius, really good Monarch. Then we have 2 Light and Darkness Dragons. These guys come out all the time off of either your Dandelions or your Treeborn Frogs or whatever, and they'll usually be out when you already have like 2 or 3 Monarchs. So you already have massive advantage in the game, and they just negate everything. Really good card. Then we have 3 Raikos. These guys add to the speed of the deck. They pop whatever you need them to pop, and they basically dump all the cards you want in the grave. And some of those cards they dump are like Treeborn, who when he's in the grave, that's excellent because he just comes back the next turn for free tribute. Or maybe he dumps in the Dandelions, which once again, free tribute. It gives you 2 free monsters for nothing, for getting a card milled. Then we have Sangan. Usually what you just do with him is you set, tribute, after the chain resolves, you get your search, and usually, depending on the situation, I usually search for my Battle Faders. This one's a Kampfsplendor, German Battle Fader. Anyways, these are your insurance policies. Say something ends up going wrong, you run into Mirror Force, who knows? These cards will usually save you. They stall you enough. They stall 1 turn, and then you'll be able to get another sacrifice off for a Monarch to keep everything going again. Then we have our Gores, and basically all Gores is for is the same thing as Battle Fader, except he gives us a monster that we can use as a beater or for another tribute himself. Then we have Debris Dragon. Typically with Debris Dragon, the way I have everything set up in this deck is you Debris Dragon, and you'll usually bring back Dandelion, and that allows you to sink for Black Rose. You blow up the field, you get 2 tokens from Dandelion, then you tribute those 2 tokens for Lad. But sometimes you have like a Treeborn on the field or something, so you summon him and you're able to get out 8-star Synchros. So you can get out Stardust, Red Dragon, Archfiend. Depending on the situation and the monsters you always have constantly coming back from the grave, he allows for some shake-up in the match. Then we have 3 Phoenix Wing Windblasts. This works great with Ryza. Basically, you just discard your Dandelion or your Treeborn, so it's not like it really matters. Your monster is coming back to the field in either the form of tokens or itself. Send something back to the top of their deck, and then you'll summon your Ryza or something, and then you send 2 cards back to the deck, and you pretty much just screwed your opponent over. Then we have 2 Dust Tornadoes. Now basically what this does is you just blow stuff up in the back. That's all. and then you can set your Phoenix Wing Wind Blast on their turn so you can use it on your turn. Then we have Torrential. I don't know how many times I set like a Treeborn or a Sanguine or a Dandelion and they go off and summon, and then on their last summon I just go Torrential, blow up their whole field, and then I either get my Treeborn back next turn, I get 2 tokens, or I get a Sanguine Search for whatever I need. Solemn Judgment. Every now and then you get into some situation where some card's really going to mess you up, and this card saves your ass. Then we have Mirror Force for just when they go in for those OTKs, say bye-bye to their whole field. Then we have Trap Dust Shoot. Once again, you just screw up any combo they have. Every top deck now, you can screw up if you just know which card to pick with this card. Then we have Pot of Avarice. The right goes put so many monsters in the graveyard that you always have targets for this. Activate, pick 5, draw 2. Usually you get something that'll help you out. Heavy Storm, back row hate. MST, back row hate. Brain Control. This card wins games. So many times have I drawn this and the duel would be down to like top deck mode. You draw this, you won. And then 3 soul exchanges. Why sacrifice your own monsters when you can sacrifice theirs? And now another thing I'd like to point out with this deck that I find pretty funny is a lot of the time you lock them so badly with the rises. If they do manage to kill any of the Monarchs or something after you like lock them down so much, a lot of the time you'll have stuff like Treeborn on the field, Dandelion, and maybe like Sanguine. And it's like puny beatdown. I beat so many people just by going like attack for 100, attack for 300, attack for 1,000. These little attackers add up. And these are actually probably like my 3 favorite monsters in the entire deck. Anyways, that's it for that deck. I'll probably be putting up more decks soon. If you enjoyed that, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks.